this is Mel. Welcome to Minecraft Creations episode 34. I am here with Phil.
Hello again.
It's been a long time since we did Creations, Phil.
Just
so long,
under a year.
Fact, yeah, just under a year. So long, in fact, that I forgot how any of this works because I don't know what we're doing. But
what is Creations for those that haven't watched previous episodes and aren't long members of the channel?
It's a series where we walk around some of our newest and biggest builds, including time lapses and other things, and we show people off kind of all the cool little elements and kind of the minute details that you don't really get to see in some of the bigger videos that we do with wide cameras and stuff. So this is a new season. It's going to be every Tuesday, but every other Tuesday, basically. So one week there'll be a Fire Weekly episode, the other week there'll be a Creations episode, and that's starting right now in June. So that's another thing you guys get to look forward to on Tuesdays every week. So yeah, thank you guys.
Yes, so every Tuesday you'll have something creative to look forward to.
Yeah.
And so we're going to start off with this. And
Which
what is this? This is our new spawn.
New spawn, yeah.
New swanky, fresh out of the box.
Yeah.
You know, only a few stains and marks, but you know, nothing too drastic, nothing to complain about.
So we released a little cinematic on Saturday, and we launched the spawn on Saturday as well, and we had a bunch of people here. This is some little footage I'm putting in now of that. I filmed this while everyone was setting off the fireworks and everything as we opened the spawn at 6 on Saturday. So everyone was like running around throwing fireworks. It was great.
It was great. It was like a launch of a new game, and everyone was just running around going, "What is this?" and all the shinies.
So I'll explain this spawn point a little bit. This is where you join now. As soon as you join Fire UK, this is the first thing you will see. There are 4 quick portals. These take you to different areas. So you've got a Flatlands portal. This takes you to a shortcut to the main city of the spawn, which we'll show you guys later. This is also to the Fire Weekly, where you guys can actually build and get involved in the Fire Weekly videos. And over here is the main world. But Phil, there are 4 directions to take. Northwest,
I know,
south,
and there's only
east.
6 pedals.
Northwest.
Wait,
why did I say north, south, west, and east? That's an odd way to say it, but yeah. So,
north, south,
which way do you want to go first? This way?
I think we'll go to projects first.
Okay.
And we can talk about that. So yeah, there's different directions you can walk in or fly in if you're short on time. There are these signposts on the way as well, just to make sure. But it's relatively easy to follow the path.
Yeah.
And they basically divide up like the main different parts of what we do on the Fire server. So this is projects down here. So our main thing down here is Fire Weekly, which is, sort of like a mini project for everyone to work on. There will also be other stuff opening up here as newer projects come on to the server, like stuff that we're going to be working on, like maybe music sets, or other things that we still won't be able to talk about to you guys, or mostly even to members, but,
That's what happens when we're part of the Yogscast now. We have so many secret things.
There's so many secrets on YouTube. There's so many Minecraft secrets that you have to just keep safe.
But anyway, here we go. So there's awesome big steampunk airship with these really cool sails back there. And this kind of sets the scene for these 2 kind of steampunky teleporters here, which is a Fire Weekly one to take you to the Fire Weekly world, and also a Textures world. Now the Textures world is where you get to see all the different kind of available blocks with metadata and things like that in our texture pack. This is the DokuCraft Creative Pack. If you want to download this, there is a link in the description to the website. So, but yeah,
it's also, you get some of the blocks like there, like a block palette, which is used in Fire Weekly, which is a really useful thing to do. And I kind of recommend anyone doing it if you're like not sure of like which blocks you want to use on a build. Just try and lay them all out visibly next to you, and then you can just sort of look at it as a whole and pick away at what you want. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the quickest one. Is the projects one over there. And bearing in mind that whilst we're traveling to these places, there are also Easter eggs hidden around the server.
Oh, there is many.
So many of them. So there's a huge area to explore, and then obviously we could go and explore the airship there and make some nice detail. But we're going to try and keep this as short as we can with such a big area to look at.
You've just said that. People are going to look at the timeline for this video, and it's going to say it's 40 minutes long. And people are going to be like, oh.
Oh my, what am I in for?
I know.
Alright, moving straight on. So, time lapse. Now, if I remember rightly, this bit is the same as what we've had before, which is a portal we used for getting members to time lapses. Yeah. So, do you want to talk about that? Or?
Yeah, so when we have an active time lapse, so when we're working on a new time lapse or something, the portal that we're about to walk up to here, which is inside a mountain, actually takes them to either the template area, which is where we build kind of stylistic ideas for the time lapses, or it actually will teleport them straight to an area where they can see a lot of kind of ideas and things, and then there'll be another portal there that'll take them to the actual terrain where we're actually time-lapsing on. But here it is. It's kind of like a dwarven old ruin kind of built into the mountain.
Yeah, I really like this. This is the latest iteration of that, so I really enjoy this. Like, there was so many different versions that we've had over the years. But this one, you know, it's just really, really cool. Go a big evil dungeon down here, and I think it sort of reflects the fact that we're gonna go in and build something awesome, so it gives some inspiration whilst you're coming in as well. But
right, I'm gonna use the magic of flight here to show people this room.
yes, so I will. You'll have a fill for scale on walking along the.
Fill for scale. That's like not for sale though.
Not for sale. No, I'm not for
just
sale.
For
just for scale.
So here we go. This is an awesome dragon statue back here, and they step through that portal, and that'll take them to when we're actively working on a new time lapse, which are coming. Don't worry, guys. They're in
we do have
pipeline.
active builds and time lapses ready and waiting, thanks to stuff like Fire Weekly and also your suggestions in the comments. There's been some awesome feedback in there. People throwing some really cool ideas, and we've definitely taken that in, and we're gonna throw it in to the burner and see what comes out.
Yep. So
the furnace that is Fire UK.
And now that cinematic video on Saturday is kind of the start of kind of us getting more creative things, because we wanted to do, you know, mod ventures, and we wanted to bring back creations. We've got Fire Weekly, so you know there's always, you know, something we're working on. So we wanted to make sure that you guys had regular content to look forward to, and also, you know, stuff for us to produce while we're working on kind of big projects, because they take a long time. That's why I think it's been hard for us to make things like creations and time lapses, because we've been trying to split so many projects with like the block by block stuff for the UN and things like that. But we're finally at a point where I think we're ready to share everything, our grand vision.
It's always a case when you work like on YouTube, or like when you work in an industry like this, that you got to balance all your projects very delicately, and it's not always easy to do that. Like there's always the projects you want to work on, and then the projects you have to work on, and then there's the ones you're expected to work on as well. People don't always take that into account. So
you know
hopefully
what? I have
we've
heard
got a
so
good
many
schedule.
people in the comments suggest or expect us to be working on some sort of Shadow of Israel thing. How crazy do they think we are?
I know, that's absolutely insane.
SOI is like ridiculously commented on in the comments. Everyone's like, Fire UK are going to build
Fire
SOI
UK,
things.
that's the only thing they can be working on. And I know,
God.
well, you know, obviously if we were working on something like that, we couldn't even say it anyway, but
are you
I'm
teasing
pretty certain
people for what we may or may not be doing?
Well, we may or may not be working with them on some stuff.
We may or may not be creating adventure where we actually go into space in real life, and then we throw blocks at people.
It's a real life challenge where they
now
take us
people
up there.
don't know if we're being serious or not, which is the best.
I think they probably guessed already. Anyway, we're now that we've come from that, we're now going to the build worlds area. So this is stuff like Flatlands, the main worlds, the creative world, all of the like big open spaces that aren't just like little things like Fire Weekly or the texture stuff. Like big open worlds that people can explore, build in, test stuff in, and everything. So
I love this place. It's all kind of like elven ruins. It's really cool.
Yeah. By the way, I will give a shout out to the person that pretty much built all of this, which was Ek. He sort of headed the front on this. But there are obviously a lot of extra builders that helped out on that. I know for one, Jen was helping out on all of the interiors and stuff, as is her labor of love. And a lot of other stuff. People donated some builds for this as well. So
I know. I heard that like Sound Blast even helped.
I know,
which is crazy. Sound Blast helping?
Coming out from the the old workbench.
I feel like he's been in a World of Warcraft coma for like the last 4 months. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, obviously this is where these are right now. But if there's any new stuff, they'll be added into these areas. So it's quite nice to sort of space them out a little bit and not have them all cramped together like they used to be, because they were all sort of in the same space, and you couldn't really tell which ones were for which without looking at every sign. Whereas there's big letters above it, and yeah, it's all nicely laid out.
The video we did before we went to Insomnia 51 kind of shows the old spawn. It's only about a month or so ago. It's kind of like a mini creations episode in a way. So if you guys want to go back and check out what that looked like, go check out that video, because that's kind of very much kind of shows you the evolution of the spawn, because that was kind of like a lot of floating islands and kind of directed paths, and this is much more open world. You could go anywhere in this, like, imagine it to be like a Skyrim kind of world or something like that. You get to kind of explore, and there is a lot of cool hidden things that we're not showing you guys. So if you're a server member, jump on and get involved. But Phil,
there are also some towns and villages lying around as well.
There are,
like,
and talking about a village, I think I could use a pint.
Can you use a pint? Well, good for you, because I'm going to go get one down here anyway, but you can buy your own.
Oh, thanks. So this is the direction of previous time lapses. So there's the info.
So this is where all the main stuff is. We've been saving this for last. So obviously here are the rules and info, which will be updated. So this is mostly when you first come in. This is what you read. You get the rules, which are very basic. you get the commands, and once you got that under your belt, you can just keep on going and exploring what else there is.
Yeah, there's a lot
So,
of stuff.
By the way, for reference, the old spawn is still there, and we're going to keep that for going to some of the older stuff that we can't really move around. So that's going to be more like a museum piece now.
I saw someone running
There's someone.
around.
There's a wild person just.
I think it's because, well, the spawn is open now, so people on the Fire UK server.
Yeah. There's so many
But
people there.
most
There's
people
like
are
a yellow
building.
frost guy over there, Fowlish.
What's this? Welcome to the
Here,
Merry
here it
Jeremy.
is, the Merry Jeremy.
It's a reference.
Big
Comments.
old throwback. Let's just stand here and.
Is that Squidward?
Sorry, I just wanted to stand there. He sort of came out like la da da, and then he just sort of stopped and looked
Phil?
at me. And
Phil, there's a door.
There's a door.
There's a door opened and closed. I'm a little scared, Phil. Is there anyone
Matt,
there?
there's nothing out here, Matt.
What? Am I seeing things again?
Matt,
Am I?
did
What
you
is-
close
what
that, or is that
No,
automatic?
No, Phil, I'm scared. Phil, I'm scared.
There's nothing. There's no one. There's nothing out here, Matt. It's fine.
Oh, am I seeing? Oh, Phil, I heard a door close.
Okay, move on, Matt. Move on. Move away from the door. It's
scared.
clearly like on one of those automatic open-close things.
I see it. He's there. I see it, Phil. I'm scared.
See what?
He's there in my head again.
Who's
the evil
what?
dwarf? He's been gone
Oh,
for
Phil.
11 months, Phil, and he's back. I see him.
Go away. Leave Matt alone. I can't believe you're still scared of it. Right.
He's still.
Do you want a
following
drink, or
me.
should we just keep going?
I'm
I
gonna
think-
have this. I need a drink. This
I'm
is
just
how I
gonna s-
drink. I sit on top of it. This is exactly how I drink.
Yes. Have a good old pub breakfast. 'Cause clearly
Lovely.
it's morning.
Yeah.
It's afternoon when we're recording this.
Yeah, it is pretty late in the day. So yeah,
Um,
this is the first village that sits outside of the the main castle that we'll be exploring soon. But all of these houses here have got interiors. They all have uses. They all have kind of meanings behind
Mhm.
them. And so it's really cool. There's over here. There's a little. I think it's a pottery place.
Harry's Potter. Yeah.
Harry's Potter. Amazing.
Harry's Potter. Or is
Great.
it Harry's Pottery? It should be Harry's Pottery.
Nah. We'll just go with Harry's Potter.
Harry's Potter.
More of a blunt joke, I think. But yeah, all of
Yeah.
these have got cool interiors. They all have like little things on the floor. Look at all this lovely pottery. This guy makes dragon eggs. Do you think, Phil, right? If I take these dragon eggs into a giant
Nope.
burning pit of fire,
You
which
will
is
die a
gonna
horrible
be...
death.
No, really? You think I don't think I'll
Yeah,
just
I
walk
think-
out of it naked? Like no,
Matt,
all my clothes.
Let me
will burn
line
off,
this out
and there'll
very
be
clearly
dragons
for
around
you.
me.
What color is your hair?
It's ginger.
And what do gingers hate the most?
Souls.
That's what they're lacking, but it's the sun.
Oh right,
Right?
yeah.
A
yeah.
giant ball of fire, and
Yep.
you want to go into a pit of fire.
Well, you know, I want to see if can be like uber cool, like Daenerys
Nah.
Targaryen, and be like, "Yay, I'm a dragon queen."
You can be you can be a queen if you want to. Okay.
I just want to be. A
I
dragon
think I'm just
queen.
flying around to see like if there's much else.
There's always a
this
lot of
district.
things. There's so much here to find.
There's
and
so
look
much we
at.
can go through, but I want to know if there's anything to
I
the
think we
science we
should-
need to.
I think people want to see the main castle at this point
Yes.
now.
the big-
We're like
it's off
15
in the
minutes
distance
in,
there.
and we're not there yet. So these
Let's
are
go
more
and have a
signs
look,
here.
because that's where all of the magic happens. It's like
fine.
Disney
This is
World.
what's a good thing, Phil, right? The evil dwarf is gonna. Oh no, he's gonna stay in that town. Look, there he is, running in and out of houses. He's staying there. He can't
He's-
follow us. Do you know why? There's a magical barrier that he can't see. It's called my brain.
It's called your wishful thinking, is
Yep.
it? Right. Okay. I don't even think he had a weapon. You know.
What did he have?
I'm pretty certain, if my eyes do not mistake me, and they are elven eyes, so you know, somehow I'm an elf now. He was holding a feather.
What was he gonna do? Tickle me to death?
Tickle you with a feather, Matt.
Amazing.
You
So
were
here we go.
terrified
I
of being
was.
tickled with a feather.
That does sound terrifying. So here we go.
And we totally talked over the approach to this, but hey, welcome to the castle.
This is the main castle at the spawn now. So
And these two statues are the same statues that have always guarded a Fire UK spawn.
Yep.
And will continue to do so for all eternity.
I think they've guarded it for over 2 years now, which is
Yeah.
a beautiful thing to think about. But
So
here
we
we
got
go.
this lovely royal entrance now, and it's so nice. And then you've obviously got the Fire UK F, not the Facebook F.
Yeah, I
you
saw
know,
that
up
in
at
the
top there.
comments. It's
Well,
not.
we always
Facebook.
get it. It's the reason we've kept that is because that's the F we've always sort of had, and we want to keep it as a throwback to that. But yes, we understand there's a lot of similarities between that and Facebook. We are not affiliated with Facebook, and well, apart
Although
from
I
the fact we have a Facebook
I
page.
do want Oculus Rift, and yeah, we have a Facebook page, but that is it.
But that's it. That's it.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, so yes, this is where you choose where you want to go. So, do you want to go left or right or forwards?
So many choices. So many.
Let's go this way.
choices.
Let's just go
Okay.
this way. So,
There's
yeah.
like towns within the walls of the castle. It's really cool.
yeah. The thing I like about this, though, is that and what strikes these slightly different from the buildings out in like the villages and stuff, is that most of these buildings are themed towards something, either like a time lapse or something to do with Fire UK. So there are actually ranks for houses, like there's like pubs and taverns and stuff, and
For
a
the different
nightclub for
ranks,
the
yeah.
different ranks.
Yeah.
And then there's also like a Goffin Crow building. There's a mage building. Like if you look up there, that one there, it's got the same little cartoony little telescope at the top.
Here we go. Look.
So if you go
Arcanium.
Yep. So you got the Arcanium here. So it's
Do
got
not
all your
feed
wizardry.
the gnome. He bites.
Yes.
The
The
naughty
gnome will
secret
bite you.
corner.
Power
How to
grinding for
turn a
dummies.
pig
I am a
into a
Murloc.
diamond.
Naughty secrets. How do I level a priest?
Oh.
Usual things. How to look for group
This is
1.09.
far too MMO heavy for me. I'm leaving.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, how to turn a
Oh,
pig into diamonds.
Oh, look at
1
this. It's purple. This must be the Trusted Lounge. So the Trusted is like the highest rank on the server that usual members have. Wax stay out. We mean it.
Wow, okay.
That's the
So
best
clearly there's
thing.
been a few issues.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Alright, so yeah, you come up and then there's some nice paintings and there's just, a little space for trusted members to hang out, digitally in their own little world.
Yeah, it's very
What's
cool.
through here? What's
I like
this
it.
one? There's some yellow.
What's in
I
there?
guess these are just, extra rooms and stuff to...
Oh, look at it. It's so big. There's so much detail in these places. It's crazy. Oh, Phil. Phil,
It's
I'm
fine,
seeing.
it's fine.
I'm seeing things again. I'm
It's
hallucinating.
fine. It's probably the drink.
I'm leaving.
And then, yeah, you come upstairs and then
No.
there's an even bigger bar. So,
Wait, go to a window, Phil. Where are you?
go to a window. What?
Oh, I'm looking at the bar.
Why go to a window? There's no
I
windows.
like every time I'm like, Phil, go to a window, and then you're like, which window?
I can't find a window.
It's okay. It's okay.
Right, I
Right.
found a window. Hello.
So, you there? Oh, hey. Hello. How is it in
Hi.
there? Is it spacious?
It's so spacious. Look at it. It's like there's even candles on here. Let me just read some of this out. So we got some specialized drinks. Bugman's special lager, strong
didn't-
ale,
I didn't
Viking
like
Ard
it.
stuff,
I can't get in.
refined sake, dragon ale, fire brew, Ek lager.
There we go.
I hear smashing.
I didn't do anything, Phil.
What were you doing?
I didn't break my way in. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna break
beautiful.
my way out. let's continue having a look. So this is one of the many pubs.
And this is how we escape.
And we're jumping
on
out the
Fire
window.
UK.
There you go.
There we go.
Nothing happened.
Right, so
Absolutely
let's just head
nothing
down.
happened.
Let's speed our way down to the docks here. Because
Yes.
this place is so big that we don't want to go on forever. So here we go. So these are the docks to the different creative and time-lapse builds. So we have Frozen Summit over here, so you can go check out that time-lapse.
Yeah.
We have
And you'll
Red Rock
notice that
City.
the ship looking out for
Oh,
that
yeah.
is the one that's actually in the build.
Yeah, so this is from Frozen Summit. It's the ship from that. And we've got a cool red rocky looking build with the orange sails. And,
The next one after that is Goffin Crow, which you guys haven't seen yet, but you will be seeing very soon,
Yeah.
thanks to the comeback of the series. So
Yep. And we got
be very
Mage
excited
City,
for that.
Elvenport, and Akane. Akane is my favorite because I love how like just Japanese like all of this stuff outside it is. We've got like the canes, the bamboo,
Yeah.
and all this stuff. It looks awesome.
So yeah, it's really awesome to have that, and obviously, as more time lapses come, more ships will pull into harbor,
Yep.
and it's a really nice system to have on there.
It's very cool.
But
So,
yeah,
shall
again
we
we got
head
all
in this
these.
way, Phil.
Let's
We
just
got a
head
little-
inside now. Yeah,
Got
so
an
you got
Elven
an,
knowledge place, but yeah, we can head into the main building back here.
yeah.
So.
So this is all stuff like we've teased a little bit there, but each building has its own little thing if people want to come and explore it. And then we have this lovely, lovely room.
It's like a giant library.
Yep. And I like the flames and stuff coming this time. And then obviously we have our giant angel in there.
watching over us. Oh, she's high up there. Or he is high up there.
I think it might be a he.
Yeah, he looks kind of.
I said it was a she, but I thought it was a she. Might be a he.
Could be. You don't
Might
know.
be both.
Actually. Could be
I don't know
both.
if
Do angels have genders?
I am not even sure.
Yeah, so it's an interesting question.
I'm pretty certain they do. We're just being ignorant, but
Okay,
yeah.
so here we go. Back out. This is now the central courtyard. So this is right in the middle of the spawn now. So this is the
Yeah.
front castle that we came in next to. And inside there is a bunch of different cool things. We have a huge building at the back and another huge building to this side.
So we've got Christmas Palace and Old Spawn are out that way, which is
Yeah.
actually the same sort of thing that we looked at already. So I
Yeah.
think if we have a quick scan in this way, and then
Okay.
we'll be okay, because then we'll have shown most of the new stuff off.
It's crazy.
And,
There's so
yeah,
much.
but just looking at this area, it's like absolutely massive.
Yeah,
and
there
it's
is
so
just so
deceiving.
much.
Like, you know, we were at a port 2 seconds ago, and now we're here.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. It's just absolutely huge. It's a massive, massive build. So we're really happy with how it's turned out, and we can't wait to see it expand over time as well. And we'll try to keep you guys updated on that and kind of giving you guys updates, because this is just the first iteration of it. Like our old spawn kind of went through so many different design changes through time as well. So, and again,
We've got
inside
some-
here, all of these are fully detailed out there. Look at this beautiful
Yeah,
hall.
full interiors on everything, which absolutely killed the people working on it, but you can tell that it's absolutely worth it. I love these stairs, by the way.
Yeah, they're really cool, like wood-topped
Yeah.
quartz stairs. They're really nice.
But yeah, and we really hope that you guys are looking forward to the rest of the stuff we've got planned for you. And now that we're starting off what can essentially be called Season 2 of Creations, I guess, since it's going to be running a slightly different format. We'll still keep the numbers on there, though, so you know how many we've done.
Yeah.
If you're new to the channel and you don't really know about Creations, feel free to go back and check some of the older stuff, especially some of the things that you've seen portals to that you don't know what they are.
Yeah, we
Should
have
all
creations
be
episodes for pretty much everything. The last creations episode we did was actually about Akane, which is our biggest time lapse. It's all Japanese theme. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out, because it's a pretty detailed look around. So here we go. We're
But
back.
yeah, you'll
We did a
definitely,
full
we'll
loop.
hopefully be getting cinematics to you every Saturday or every other Saturday once we get those working in. Obviously, this is the first one that we managed to rush out for you guys.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure you guys saw this.
So yeah, as always though, if you have any suggestions for anything, oh, there's a big ocean out that way, and the big castle there. If you got, I love that giant X almost up there, but oh, no, come here, you.
See, look.
Come here, yeah.
Are you gonna chase him?
Look at him run! Look at him run!
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's like, I'm not gonna.
feel free to
tickle
check out Fire Weekly. That'll be coming out next Tuesday. So, like we said, we're gonna have this one Tuesday, that the next. And yeah, feel free to comment down below if you have any feedback for time lapses or anything like that.
Yep, we're excited, guys. Creative stuff is coming back in a pretty big way. So
we're bringing it back. We're bringing the band
evil
back
dwarf
together.
seems to be on fire.
All right, I'm just gonna like throw things at him and just
Right. Okay.
Gonna put that out
Well,
of it? No.
Thank you guys for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this. We tried to not make it super long, although it is already past 20 minutes, so at least my prediction of 45 minutes was not correct, which is probably a good thing.
At least we got that far anyway.
Yeah. Don't forget to keep checking back to the channel for more mod ventures and other cool cinematic and creative things. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye! And for my next trick, Matt will now disappear.
Oh, what? I think... What happened, Phil?
The evil dwarf died.
I saw him